have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals. And with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Nuggets? This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now, New York starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's the Cobra in a two-guard. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Caruso in at the three, the small forward. You take a look at the Knicks in position to close it out tonight, sweep the series, and celebrate.
But these home fans are hoping it won't be tonight. If nothing else, get one win, extend the series, and send it back on the road.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Denver has possession. Inside. Here's Westbrook. Hart pulls it in.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The Cobra can't hit.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
George. Soft touch off the glass.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handling. And you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands. Most times, it's pretty good.
Now here's Brunson. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. For three, Gordon. Towns with a rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's the Cobra. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. George outside. Caruso outside. Pass to Jokic. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Shot's good by Hart.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Westbrook. George outside. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Here's Hart. Counted from distance. Hart's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Westbrook to the inside. Gordon. And some solid defense from Towns. Hart passes to the Cobra. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook. New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Get the first one. The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so here is Denver. trailing by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. Buries it down low. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's the Cobra. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. The Cobra's got 5.
You know, Towns is a really solid passer for a big guy. Excellent basketball IQ and sees the floor really well. Nice pass.
Now here's Gordon. No points yet. Here's Jokic. The shot no good. And some solid defense from Towns. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Brown passes to Westbrook. Anunoby against Caruso. It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Westbrook. Wide open. Offensive rebound. Caruso outside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Anunoby. And they're on the break. Jumps up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Gordon. Following the bucket by the Knicks. To the left side wing. Here's Jokic. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the Cobra. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, how do you stop Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
For the Nuggets, Kessler, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Caruso. And it's Paul George in for Westbrook. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Now here's George. Shoots over Paul. Drops it in from 14 feet away. George has got 6.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Towns against Kessler. Fades. Towns can't get it to go.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And the bucket is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
New York leading by 5. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Over to the left wing. Outside Porter. Pass to George. Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks up 3. And we'll return shortly. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Paul George, Christian Brown out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Porter. Pass to Kessler. Brunson with a double team. Outside for Porter. And here's George. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Brunson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's rebounded by George. Denver in the lead. Here's Porter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Michael Porter Jr. is an active shooter, which is why he gets defenders to overcommit.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
Both shots good from the strike. Knicks trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Nuggets was outstanding. He had 63 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. Might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
So it's Denver now after the basket by New York on the other end. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic comes in for Kessler, and it's Caruso in for Brown. Hart's checked in for New York.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's the Cobra. 13 points in the game. Stolen by Caruso. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Strother. And it's New York with a rebound. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only one loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Here's Jokic after the basket by New York on the other end. On the wing, Porter. And again, it's Denver missing. Knicks trail by 3. Robinson finds Brunson. Here's the Cobra. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown on the wing. Caruso. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Strother. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Brown, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Strother. So it's Denver now. Westbrook can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Gordon with a steal. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer, no good. The Knicks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. To the paint. Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Gordon, left side. Back to Westbrook. For three. Here's Caruso outside. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
The Cobra can't hit. The Nuggets lead by 3. It's stolen by Hart. Here's the Cobra. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. George, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Paul, he's checked in for New York. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Westbrook. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Gordon outside. Westbrook with a screen on Hart. Here's George. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Here's Hart. He's got 5. The Cobra passes to Anunoby. To the inside. The Cobra. And yep, it's good. The Cobra's got 24 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Caruso outside. Pass to George. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Jokic. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Caruso outside. Pass to Gordon. Sinks that one from the post. Gordon's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Denver. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Denver Nuggets.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 4-point game. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's the Cobra in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Caruso. Here's George. Blocked!
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they generated the highest quality shots.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Knicks shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Here's the Cobra. George defending. Here's the Cobra. Here he goes. And he hits it to tie the game. The Cobra's got 28 points for the game.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Denver's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Hart with the defensive effort. Gordon's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
It's a close game here in Denver. Gordon outside. Caruso outside. Back to George. Pulls it. It's rebounded by New York. The Cobra's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Inside. The Cobra can't hit.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Kicks it to George. Tipped.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
The Cobra passes to Towns, and timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
On defense, the Nuggets. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the paint. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
The Cobra passes to Anunoby. Now Brunson. Down low. Nifty move. And he lays it in. The Cobra's got 10 points in just the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's George. 13 points in the game. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. Kessler, he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Russell Westbrook. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Bridges is checked in. Kessler passes to Caruso. Here's Brown. And again, it's Denver missing. And the Knicks with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Hart. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now George. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Porter Jr., he's checked in for George.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, #1.
And New York has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Denver shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the free throw, no good. Nuggets trail by 6. Caruso with it. He's got 5.
2 minutes.
Kessler finds Porter. Back to Kessler. Here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Caruso. The Knicks with the rebound. The Cobras got rebound number 7 tonight.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Strawther's checked in for Caruso. Achua's checked in for New York. Chris Paul comes in for Jalen Brunson. He does not get the second one. Nuggets trail by 7. And here's Porter outside. Pure from three-point range. And Porter's got 8.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down. Because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from that.
And he's able to get it back. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Here's Paul. Still no points. Towns outside. Pass to McBride. 4 on the clock. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
High post Kessler. Towns on him. Porter finds Kessler. Three-pointer. Towns with a rebound. And here's New York now. They're on a 16-5 run. Bridges outside. The three. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Hits the jump hook. Brown's gotten his first basket of the night.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Paul looking over the floor. At the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's New York, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that.
Nikola Jokic comes in for Kessler, and it's Nance in for Pickett. New York making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Nikola Jokic is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Strother in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Blocked! And that one misses. And Denver making a change here. Saric checked in. Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The Cobras got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The layup off target. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
And he makes a first. A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Saric. George comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Strother. Oh, George with a steal! Westbrook outside. Back to George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. New York leading by 3. Here's the Cobra. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Jokic. George with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. George's shot is off. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to the Cobra. Back to Brunson. Towns controls the... Knicks lead by 5.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. Caruso, he's checked in for Denver. Denver has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Westbrook, the pass to George. Jokic with it. And here's George. Another shot. Jokic finishing through the D.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Cobra. And George with some nice D.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by New York. The Cobra's got rebound number 11. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. And Gordon with the big finish.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
The Cobra. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Jokic. Over Towns. And some solid defense from Towns. On the take, the Cobra. Paul George pulls it in. The Nuggets shooting about 41%. George, a screen on Brunson. Jokic with it. Covered by Towns. Jokic in the post. Towns on him. 5 to shoot. Jokic in the post. Covered by Towns. And it's Jokic missing. And New York has possession. 3-point lead. The Cobra passes to Brunson. Here's the Cobra. George defending. To the inside. Money!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by Denver. .15 seconds left in the game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
That they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Fires from deep. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
They've done it. The New York Knicks are the